Boys and girls, please write your first name, last name, and date at the bottom of your Scholastic News. Up and away. On a windy day, kites fly through the sky. What makes kites go up, up, and away? What makes a kite fly? As you read, think about what makes a kite stay in the air. It's a calm spring day. The air is still. No wind is blowing. It is not a good day to fly a kite. If you hold your kite and let it go, it will just fall to the ground. Why? It falls because of gravity. Gravity pulls things to the ground. It's what makes a ball come back down after you throw it in the air. Gravity keeps you and everything else from floating in the air. 3, 2, 1, lift off. A kite needs wind to move. If a breeze starts to blow, your kite will rise into the air. That's because of something scientists call lift. Lift pushes things up. Lift makes your hat fly off and up in the wind. And lift makes your kite fly on a windy day. The wind blows and whoosh, up goes your kite. The right kite. Now, your kite is flying high, but if you have the wrong kind of kite, it might just come crashing down again. What helps a kite stay up? A few things make a kite soar. First, it has to be light. If it's too heavy, gravity will just pull it down again. A kite made of thin plastic or fabric will be light enough to stay in the air. Second, a kite has to be strong. The wind can blow the kite really hard and fast. The kite can crash into a tree. The kite has to be strong enough to stay together. Last, it has to be balanced. A kite that's balanced won't tip over or blow too much to one side. One way to make a kite balanced is to make it symmetrical. That means both sides look the same. Shapes like diamonds, circles, and hearts are symmetrical. Adding a tail is another good way to keep your kite balanced. It may seem tricky to get a kite up in the air, but just follow a few simple rules. Wait for a windy day, and make sure your kite is light, strong, and balanced. Flying the Kite Will Be a Breeze by Blair Rainsford. Symmetrical kites. Symmetrical shapes are the same on both sides. All of these kites are symmetrical. This is a diamond kite, a bird kite, a heart kite, and a circle kite. Do you see how this dotted line here splits it in half? And it's the same here as it is here. Same with this bird. It's the same on this side as it is this side. Same with this heart and this circle. That is symmetrical. Here are some kite riddles. We're going to read each riddle, then draw a line from each kid to his or her kite. 1. Avery's kite is a diamond shape. It has a tail. It has stripes. So here's Avery. Which kite matches Avery's description? The diamond is the shape. It has a tail, and it is striped. 2. Carter's kite, here's Carter, has a tail. Does not have stripes. It has a star. Which kite is Carter's? It has a tail. It does not have stripes, but it does have a star. Next we have Jaden. Jaden's kite has a smiley face. It also has a star. It does not have a tail. Which kite is Jaden's? It has a smiley face, it has a star, and it does not have a tail. The last kite is Zoe's kite. It is diamond shaped. It has a smiley face, and it has stripes. Draw a line from Zoe to her kite. It is diamond shaped, has a smiley face, and it has stripes.
Kite flying. The secrets of kite flying. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a squid? No, these are kites. Kites come in all shapes and sizes, from small to large to enormous, from fancy to fantastic to fierce. Watching a colorful kite fluttering in the wind might make you wonder, exactly how do kites stay in the air? It all starts with the design. Kites are built with lightweight materials, like nylon, and have a strong, flexible frame so they can harness energy from the wind. Kites are always symmetrical. One side is a mirror image of the other. That helps keep them balanced in the air. But it takes more than good design to get a kite off the ground. You also need a windy air and the four forces of flight: lift, gravity, thrust, and drag. Lift is the upward force that pushes a kite into the air. The force of gravity pulls on the weight of the kite. When lift overcomes the pull of gravity, the kite moves upward. If lift is not strong enough, the kite will fall to the ground. Here's a hot tip. In order to generate enough lift to fly, a kite needs to be positioned at just the right angle, with its nose pointed upward facing the wind. Watch as the air flows faster over top of the kite than below it. That creates more air pressure below the kite, pushing it upward. Can you see the string tightening? When the kite is in the air, the kite's flyer feels the tension, a stretching force in the string. Pulling on the string, or running with it, creates a force called thrust that moves the kite forward. The force that pulls the kite in the opposite direction is called drag. Air moving over the surface of the kite produces drag. Drag pushes the kite back. These four forces of flight, lift, gravity, thrust, and drag, are at work in all things that fly, from airplanes to rockets to birds. When these forces are balanced, a kite hovers in the air. But when one force is stronger than its opposing force, the kite moves. You can control this movement by pulling a kite's strings in different ways. Some kites have multiple strings, so flyers can make them perform tricks like this. This. Or this. You can find these and other magnificent kites at kite festivals.
girls, please put your first name, last name, and date on the line. We are going to take a reading quiz for Up and Away. What is the article mostly about? A, how to build a kite. B, what makes a kite stay in the air. Or C, different kite designs. Which one of those is what the article is mostly about? 2, which of these can soar through the air? An airplane, a tree, or a mirror? Which one can soar? An airplane, a tree, or a mirror? What is the section 3-2-1 liftoff about? How gravity pulls things to the ground? How wind can help things rise into the air? Or what a kite needs to look like to fly? Question 4. Which of these is not something kites need to fly? A kite needs to be heavy, a kite needs to be strong, or a kite needs to be balanced? Which one is not something a kite needs to fly? Heavy, strong, or balanced? 5. Look at the image on page 2. Go into your Scholastic News, locate the number 2 at the bottom of the pages, and what is the image showing? Is it an owl kite, symmetrical kites, or lift pushing a kite into the air? Now flip your paper over and you will see half of an owl. Remember how we talked about symmetry in the Scholastic News? You're going to draw the other half of the kite design below so that it has symmetry along this dashed line right here. That means the side you draw has to be the same as the other side, but it is flipped over, like a reflection in the mirror. So we're going to use the grid to help us. Okay, so if the owl horn is 2 boxes away, it should be 2 boxes away here. So this first box has a small curve. We're going to continue that curve and go slightly down. Then in the second box, it goes up halfway and then a small curve down to make the horns. So you'll go, we're here, and you're going to go up halfway and a small curve down. Then you're going to follow each grid square by square and make the opposite marks. And when you do, you'll have a completed owl. See, I am following box by box to make my owl. It's not perfect, but I'm trying my very best to match what's in the opposite box. Okay? So when it's done, it's going to be a completed owl. I can't wait to see yours. And the very last step is to then color your owl in with any color you would like.